you seeking for the glory? Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down, down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody, I always feel so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spot.
Good morning guys, welcome to a realistic day in the life of a Forex trader. Woke up, it was super gloomy, super cold, typical London, but look, it's going to be a productive one, and I'm excited to share the biggest lessons, all my favorite things that I've learned while trading ICT live. So sit back, relax. Hope you guys like the video, and if you can, please give it a thumbs up. It massively helps the channel out. So I've had to refilm this high time frame DXY analysis just because a lot has happened since I initially filmed it. Jumping into the charts, we're on the quarterly. I mean, there's no joke about this massive bullish momentum. Key levels that we can see here is obviously quarterly high. Second thing I've got marked out is the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. This dashed line, that is the midpoint of that, and you can see that we kind of reacted off it. As of this 3-month candle right now, we can see that we've wicked through it. If we just jump into the weekly, you can see that we are just around the midpoint of this sort of massive void, and you can see now we're wicking. I've got this big figure 115 level just here. We didn't quite make it, but you know, we don't know what could happen in the next couple of weeks, but look, we had strong momentum pushing towards the midpoint, and you know, the midpoint of these fair value gaps or massive imbalances, these liquidity voids, price becomes sensitive in these areas. As you can see, we came up with a lot of momentum, and then now we have just wicked. Didn't quite make the big 115 figure level, and you can see at the moment, at the time of recording, we are retracing. And I wouldn't be surprised if lower time frame that we may get some sort of more price sensitivity around this midpoint. Will we fill this entire imbalance? Who knows? We don't know. You can only sort of look at the market for what it is right now and then kind of make the judgment now, because we don't want to be a million steps ahead, because that's not really going to serve us. But understanding where price is right now, where it is coming from, and potentially where it may go to. Now, where have we previously reacted off of is, you can see here clearly, we've had a bullish order block here where price tapped and went. We also do have this unfilled fair value gap, and this may act as an area that we may run back towards, but again, remember on the weekly. And obviously we've got this big void resting here. If we go to the daily, we can see that Wednesday's high literally took out previous 2 days' high and then ended on the bearish candle. So we ended on the low, and you can see where price may be heading towards to fill imbalance on this area. And then obviously, most importantly, the midpoint of this area will be sensitive, acts as a magnet for price to move to the lower end. So guys, I've just eaten, and I know I had a bit of a weird brunch, which was omelette and leftover doner kebab. I'm basically keto at the moment, just to help with productivity. And you know what, speaking of productivity, this weather is just not it. It's just blimming gloomy. But you know what I'm so thankful for is Magic Mind. This is my secret weapon. Usually after a, let's say, lunch crash, you know when you just start feeling less productive, less focused, I drink one of these, which is basically a shot, super easy to take, has nootropics inside such as lion's mane, there's matcha, there's honey, and ashwagandha. It helps to just manage cortisol, which is your stress hormone. This is kind of the ingredients list if you guys want to have a look. I mean, that's pretty cool. It says do more, stress less, which is right now today, just going through some work. I'm feeling a little bit stressed. So I'm gonna take one of these, and I mean, it tastes great. Little taste test on camera. I absolutely love it. I love how with a little shot like this, it pretty much transforms your state of mind. You know, at first I thought it was placebo until I started taking it after, you know, day 2, day 3, day 4. And I actually noticed myself being a lot more focused, a lot more energized. And look guys, you mean a lot to me. So, you know, if I'm sharing something that I really like, I genuinely mean it. And Magic Mike also have a money back guarantee. So if you're not 110% sure in it and you don't like it, then you can get your money back. Basically taking one of these just because I want to smash out some ICT content and I want to be focused for it. I'm going to be finishing off month 3. So if you guys are interested to try this out and, you know, need a little kick, a little shot to get you into full focus, into full flow, then definitely click the link for 20% off. I've got a link in the description. Click it. Let me know what you think if you do try it. And yeah, you can use my code and get 20% off. Okay guys, before I get into some deep work, I actually wanted to share what has kind of been game-changing with ICT and how that's been game-changing for my live trading as well. So the first one I wanted to point out was just understanding and learning the power of 3. Now, a lot of you may already know how fractal, you know, the ICT concepts are. So whatever is happening on the high time frames can be seen as well on the lower time frames. For example, power of 3, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I think for me, understanding that stacked with understanding liquidity, which for me, liquidity is brand new. So understanding where is liquidity residing, how is liquidity being engineered. So for example, understanding power of 3 on the high time frame can help me frame up and be a lot more precise in my lower time frame analysis and trading overall. This is kind of like me talking about things a little bit bird's eye view, because when I talk about liquidity and ICT, I could also be going into things like the market maker buy model or the market maker sell model, OTEs, fair value gaps, imbalances, etc., etc. But that's what I'm kind of saying. It encompasses all of that has been changing my trading for the better. And look, when it comes to power of 3, I see it play out every single day. I'm starting to understand when price goes higher to just go lower or goes lower to just go higher. And what's funny is I had the belief, you know, back in the day, back when I was first learning market structure, I would use just vague terms like don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the market, just because it was a saying. But now I understand why this happens and how price will want to run out buy stops to grab liquidity to then go lower. So I think that's been game changing, and being able to then figure out where is liquidity residing, that has helped me get into trades that move. So those are the kind of things that I wanted to talk about. Now I've been pretty much around the 6 month now with fully being involved with ICT trading. Well, actually 4 months, because again, I'm not counting the 2 months I was trading. I was away in Asia. But that's pretty much the update so far.
Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithms. No statistician could dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupation's quite an unlikely place in this world to occupy and talk about upon a daily basis. Our information's predetermined by some biased business. We all in sermon to silicon that push out lovely neighbors. I'm done with paper chasing, think I'm on to bigger banquets. This that full circle, new wave, energy on a Tuesday. Turn a blue day to a bright hue, yellow with a smooth A in here.
It is a few hours later and I'm just having dinner or sleepover with my little brother. He is currently eating sushi. Is it good? And I've got Nando's. So guys, I just want to end the video here. Thank you so much if you made it to the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little vlog, realistic day in the life, and sharing some thoughts on my favorite parts of the ICT concepts. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, God bless.
Any thought that leaves my mind, guess my receiver damage. 'Cause all I hear are thoughts like